Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the best looking build ever created on Fudge Muppet. The character is named Bonescales, and this build can be made in good old vanilla Skyrim. If you want to know how to make the character, give this video a thumbs up, and if it gets around, say, 600 likes, we'll make a guide for you. Now the backstory for Bonescales goes like this. Bonescales originates from his homeland in Blackmarsh and was the battle mage of an Argonian royal court and protector of the King of Argonia himself. His nickname comes from non-Argonian mercenaries in Blackmarsh who knew of his power and unique armor, a formation of sturdy bones from Blackmarsh's native creatures. These bones made into armor covered his scales, and so the name was made. As respected as he was, Bonescales eventually decided to leave his land as the king's ideals battled against his own. The king grew violent, and Bonescales disapproved of his warmongering against the Dark Elves. Bonescales did not enjoy the atmosphere of over-hostility and aggression. He wanted peace for Argonians everywhere, and so he travelled the lands, helping as he could. On the border of Skyrim, he was captured, and after escaping Helgen, he will need to find a way to obtain more bone armor and help any Argonians being oppressed. In terms of efficiency, the character is quite powerful and should definitely be played on Adept to start with, or even Expert as you progress and attain all the gear we're showing. The gear is a full set of dragon plate armor except for the helmet, so we can see the awesome face of the Argonian. And then you're going to want to be using the same staff as the Shaman, the Eye of Melkor, alongside a dragon bone war axe. We explain how to get the staff in the Shaman video. All of your items are enchanted, and rings and necklaces can be used too. Bonescales will need the Black Star to help recharge his war axe and staff. The skills for Bonescales are one-handed, destruction, heavy armor, smithing, and enchanting. One-handed will of course be used for your war axe, which will be held in your right hand. Destruction fire magic can be utilized in your left hand, but try to use your staff as much as possible. Higher destruction will give the staff more usage, and the heavy armor skill will be used to wear the strongest dragon plate armor possible to increase armor rating and fit in with the character theme and role-playing too. Smithing will be used to craft the armor and improve it alongside your axe, which becomes even more powerful using enchanting. Fire damage and fiery soul trap will be used on the weapon, so that Bonescales has 2 amounts of fire damage on the axe, plus soul trap, which alongside the Black Star will make recharging your gear easier. To get the fiery soul trap enchantment, you can head to Ironbind Barrow and find it on the throne at the end of the area. Your armor, any ring and necklace should be enchanted with things such as Fortify Health, Fortify Magicka, Fortify Destruction, or Fortify One-Handed. It's just common sense, so pick enchantments that will assist Bonescales' overall power. All the perks you will need can be found in the description below, and once again, hit the like button if you want us to make a tutorial on how to create the face. The playstyle for Bonescales is pretty simple. Run into battle fearlessly, casting fireballs from a distance until you're close enough to slash apart your weakened enemies with your axe. Loot any smithing and enchanting goods you find in order to improve your skills and eventually your gear. Switch to your staff when you run out of magicka or feel like something fun, and use your souls trapped by the axe into the Black Star to recharge all your weaponry. Bonescales is a very user-friendly character, and his aesthetics and effectiveness are what truly makes him a great build. The stats for Bonescales are half magicka and half health at a base level. If you wish to alter these or add in stamina, you must do so using enchantments. To be even more effective as a playable character, we recommend using the Lordstone for additional armor rating and magic resistance. And that wraps up this week's beautiful build, Bonescales. Thanks for watching, and a huge thanks for subscribing. Finally again, want to know how to make the character's face? Give us a thumbs up and leave your comments below. If you want to help us out, share this video, and if not, be sure to head onto the description for the perk link. Finally, to those who watch the Far Cry LP, that will be wrapping up very soon due to copyright issues, but we're going to finish it with a huge bang and a rationalized action-packed ending. My name is Michael, thanks for tuning into Fudge Muppet, and Scott and I will see you soon.